Hi everyone, welcome to video 11, carrying on from where we left off last time with these multi-part ribs to go in. Ribs, I said rib last time, beams. These are the couple of main beams to go in, which we'll just show you the assembly of, and then we're on to putting more of the beams in the bow section. So enjoy. A couple of things before we get started this morning. One is I made a base for the Mayflower. Somebody kindly gave me an old kitchen cupboard door, which was solid mahogany by the look of it. So it wasn't quite thick enough, but I've doubled it up, you can't see the join. Glued it together, gone around it with a router bit and varnished it, but the varnish I think was a bit too old. It took 2 days to dry, but it's on now, so I'll have to use the same again. It needs another coat. These edges need sanding, this needs sanding as well, it hasn't run flat properly. I'll give it another sand off and we're ready for the Mayflower. Obviously it's going to take another 2 days to dry, and then I'll dispose of it, I think, and get a water-based one for the next ones. Obviously I can't use water-based on top of this, I don't think it'll take this run off. But anyway, it's made a nice base. So thanks for that, Mal, a friend of mine from the club that gave me the door. So you don't have to buy expensive wood. There is stuff laying about, and people have got stuff that can give you. It's always a way. The other thing is that I was recommended to use Tung Oil rather than varnish for the model, so I've bought that. It's a nut based oil apparently, and it gives a very good finish. It's about 500 millilitres there, it's going to last me forever. The only thing about using Tung Oil is that once it's on, nothing else will stick to it. So you've got to make sure all the bits and pieces are fastened around where you're oiling before you do it. Otherwise nothing will stick, it'll just fall off. So that's going to be a little bit tricky, because there's obviously all the little places underneath where all the ribs are, all the frames and everything to get into, and I've got to stick the deck or the partial deck on top of these, but then varnish underneath, and then I can't let it run through because I've got planking to do on the outside. So it's going to be a bit tricky, but anyway, that's the Tung Oil. We'll be using that soon, hopefully. So on with the build. So in the last video I did state about 2 of these frames that are doubled up or trebled up either side. I've done those, I've put them in just to save the boring bit of showing you me sticking them together, and I've started putting the main deck beams in the bow section here. So we are up to frame 13 and we'll carry on from there. So I need to find the way actually. And I think I'll put the camera the other side, it might be better. Make sure you can see what I'm seeing. Got some sunlight this morning. I should get it alright. See what I'm doing. Okay, so we need we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, we're done to 12, which is to 2 in front of the one that's doubled up. So we now need to go 13 onwards. Find which that is on here. Get it right way up. That was to 12, that's the one I did. That makes it awkward. That's 13. On that one. Right, so we'll find these. I'll get back. Right, so this is the easiest way to show you this. So we want where are we? We've got to there. So now we want 13, which is that one. There isn't a 14 because they're the small ones going onto the Carlings. That one's already in, 15. We haven't got a 16 because they're short ones going onto the Carlings. And then we start with 17. So that one is 13. Then we've got the Carlings, which is 14 and 16. And then we start with 13, not 15, not 16, not 17. And we start again with 17, 18, 19 and 20. So that's that one. 13, 17, 18, 19 and 20. And then we've got that one. That one. It's getting confusing this. Which is that one. We've got the small pieces there. Which is 2 14s and 2 16s, which are Carlings. So we'll get those cut out, sanded up, and then put them into place. Right, so I've got them all sanded up, all cut out, sanded up, and these I have fitted. That's the where are we? This piece. It's that one there. It slots into the one that's already in, triple layered one. And the 2 Carlings going across on the short beams on the side. So we just need to now try and put that in the boat. Not really sure which is the best way around to do this, but I'll try putting that piece in, see how it fits. Okay, that just fits on there. And then I make sure I get these the right way around as well, because that side's narrower than that. The narrow part goes aft, so I've got it all the wrong way around. That goes that way, that one goes that way. Goes that way. Wrong way around and wrong side. That's it, yeah. Just take those off, they're not glued. So that's got to go in there. Right, so I'll glue this one in first, and then leave that to set. There we go. Just leave that to set for a while. Right, so we've got everything sanded up for this first bit, and the notches cut out. So we'll just glue these bits in and see how we go from there. I tried them in, so I know they fit. I've just got to get them glued. Not 100% happy with the fit, but it's not bad. And we'll get sanding up after we've finished. That should be alright. Should get them the right way around. Hope this is coming out right in the video, because the light is terrible today. It takes such a long time doing these. All the notches for these Carlings are all done with a round bit, obviously. You've got all the corners to cut out, and they're made narrower than they need to be, so they need to be widened. You just got to be careful how you do it. Bit at a time. You take the wood out, but you can't put it back in. You can't, but it looks very good. Right, so that's those in. Now the half beams. So we need to bit of glue on the beam shaft to start with. Magnifiers on and a bit of light. looks like that's all I'm going to get done for this week. I got called away, so I haven't been able to do any more. But we've got a start on the main deck bearings. They're coming on well now. There's all those to do. There's plenty of work to do. And speaking about the tung oil, I did give it a go. I don't think you can see it on here properly, but I'll give it a go on this piece. It's quite nice, a nice finish. That's without it. You can see how it's run in on the other side. It's soaked through and absorbed it. But don't focus it. It looks quite a nice finish. Let's see how we go with that. So that's it for this week. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next week. Bye for now.